Right, today's April 20th. We were out this morning hunting up one of our pastures that we get permission on. Birds were fired up this morning, ready to go. Thought they were going to come on a line to us, and just did it. They hung up on the other side of the pasture, tried to sit there and called them, and they kept gobbling, and it kept sounding. They got further away. We made a move on them, thought they were there again. They weren't, so we're gonna go try and drive around and find some birds that are actually coming. So we were driving and I spotted these two birds over here in this field, and so we went down and they came back, and there was only two. We thought it was just two hens. We came back, and now there's another one that's strutting. So we're hoping to get him.
Well, decided to get out of the blind, hit the road here a little bit. These birds kind of went quiet on me. I had a hen come out, and she milled around up there with some deer, and that Tom must have worked off to the north. He was, when he pitched down, you know, he was gobbling decent, but it's cold enough. He went silent, so I don't know exactly where he's at. I'd rather wait until he's fired up and get laying in there. Gave him some time, so I just want to stay aggressive and find some birds here, and we'll just make a move here. Gonna hit the road and try to look at some spots real quick. Well, this is crazy. Just driven about 5 to 8 miles probably, and not a single bird. I have not seen a turkey on the road. That is rare. This is a spot where usually it's every other field. So 41 degrees still kind of tells the story. I'm gonna go back to this little, pretty good sized pasture. It's got deep canyons and fresh burnt, so it's got green grass coming up. There's always birds in there. I haven't hunted it this year, but I know they go there to get out of the wind when it's cold too. So I'm just gonna tuck in there and see if I can maybe just call a little bit. And got a little bit of an east wind. I'm almost relating it to fishing. East wind just and cold weather, not a good mix. So we'll see. Oh man, this is so frustrating. I was set up in this cluster right here, had this decoy out here. This is a spot we've had some educated birds in. They get hunted a little bit here, but Big Tom gobbled right behind me. It's windy. I got in this timber, thought it'd be a good out of the wind spot, and it was. But he came around right straight directly behind me. I didn't move a wink. I mean, I had everything just solid. He got up probably 10 yards behind me, and he just, I don't know if when he saw the decoy, what, he just started putting, and I know I didn't move, but these birds are tough. Almost need to hunt them like elk, I think. Dead with a shotgun, but we're bow hunting here, no blind. Alright, it's May 11th, and I've still got my turkey tag. This is as late as I've ever had it. Haven't got out as much this year, and it's been super cold a lot on the weekends, and just hadn't fallen right, really. So, trying to get out here. Obviously, filming with no blind, bow hunting, it's pretty tough early. So we got some good cover now, but man, I just struck out here on a first off the roost tip. I'm gonna go hit the road and see what I can find, and maybe go up to our farm. I got a good spot up there that I haven't taken any birds out of yet. So let's see here. We'll just cruise around and see what we find. Maybe something before that. Well, I know more than said that, and I'm just up the road here on a place my uncle's got. That bird right there's got a hen, but got a perfect spot up here I can slip into. Done it before. Might give it a shot here. Alright, I just got set up here. I'm tucked in, waiting. shelf. Out in this pasture, it's going to be very, very minimal footage, if any. I'm just not going to risk it. I've had too many bloopers this year, and it's time to get it done. Just called, and I got him to gobble right over this rise, so if he comes up and takes a peek, he should be able to see this strider out here, but we'll see. Like I said, I'll show you the pan shot. It's going to be a bad setup for film. Just gobbled right back here. The story of my season, man. That hen would not come around, and he stayed with her. They just left him and tried to hit him with a slate here. Alright, well, I just about decided to leave, and I was walking out, and I saw that Tom. He was out in the open. That hen was just kind of milling around. So I decided to circle wide. There's a big opening across this creek where they normally go back midday, and they roost up in the hills. But there's some nice strutting zones in here. Man, this is right at their main creek crossing. So I got him to gobble already. I just called one time with the slate. I'm gonna try the slate. Diaphragmed him the last time, and he was interested. He just didn't leave that hen. Those jakes came up, and they got too close. Might have saw me or something, but anyway, if he comes up this bank, he's going to be going away from me. I'm only using the hen decoy, just hoping that'll get him. Silent on it, but he keeps gobbling. I'm gonna have to just get aggressive, I think, and try to throw my calls. I wish I could move around, but he's just right on this bank. He doesn't want to, the creek's ripping, and for whatever reason, he's just not wanting to fly across. I think he's still got that hen, too. We'll see. He might just fly right over on the decoy here, because I'm right across it. Oh my God. All right, well, the saga continues. That's bow hunting right there. I could have shot that tom twice with a shotgun this morning. Worked him all morning. Never could pull him across the creek on the other side. They just loved it out here in this meadow. I don't blame them. Just hard for me to scoot in on them, so I had to get in the timber there, but I had to stand up on that bird. They didn't call. Those jakes keep messing me up, and they committed. As soon as I stuck that, I was heading back to the truck. I was about done. Stuck that strutter out, and he turned bright red. And those jakes kind of led him to me, but he would not commit. He's just smart. He was strutting when I came to draw, so it worked out, but he was heading away out there about, I guessed him for 40. I stood up, got tangled up in a cedar, so seems to be always something this year, but that's bow hunting. Wish Lane would have been here. He'd have been done with the shotgun. Well, that didn't work out so well. Thought I had him committed, had the big tom in there, and then he ended up walking off, and all those jakes, I snuck clear up there, got in bow range, but didn't want to do it off film, and I got back there on the decoy, and here comes those jakes back around, and then I couldn't get rid of them. They were like seriously, I could have touched them with my broadhead on one of the shots when they came by me, but that's what happens when it's windy. I just couldn't get the tom in there. It's been the story of the season.